Teammates say he is the best pitcher. He's also one of the best hitters. He hits a lot of home runs, and he deals ball one. And off we go. We make history, and we save that baseball. Gurriel might have all 5 tools. Gets a ground ball from Masuda at Edgar Torres, one of the Cuban stars, and there's one away. And Gurriel strikes out Nakano, and there's 2 gone in the Japan first. Looking for a 1-2-3 first, and that misses. And Hinata Uchigaki is on with a 2-out walk in the first for Japan.
Samuel Palencia is playing in left center.
And a walk to put 2 on here. Great diving stab by Edgar Torres on a ball that Didier Castillo threw after ball 4. So there's 2 on for Japan in the first, and Yohei Yamaguchi lashes one past Espanier in the right center. Uchigaki to the plate, and Japan strikes first.
That's a nice piece of hitting, really good exit velocity on it. But that one beat Despañas to the ball. Watch this, he barrels this one on a line, 1 hopper. All Despaña could do is just try to put a glove on it. Gets a little bit of the glove, and actually it worked against him because it slowed the ball down and it allowed Uchigaki to score.
1-2 on the ground, left side, and Torres ends the inning. 7th pitch to him. And did he go? Yes, he did. Martinez fans. And Hinata Uchigaki has a strikeout to start it. Uchigaki's 1-2. Strike 3 called. Punches out Torres, and that's a couple of Ks. And here in the first, a 2-2. On the ground towards second at Dime Nakano. And he makes it a 1-2-3 first for Hinata Uchigaki that premiered a couple of days ago, documenting the journey to get to this point. There's a strikeout, and there's 1 gone in the second for Luis Gurriel. Sota Kayanuma works a 5-pitch walk, and it's a 1-out base runner for Japan, up a run in the second. 0-2. And a strikeout for Gurriel. Second of the inning, 3rd overall.
Hitters, you go with the best defense.
And some more east-west pitching from Luis Gurriel. Lourdes, an all-star this year with the Diamondbacks. And Yuli in his first year with the Marlins. Luis strikes out, and 3 Ks out of the gates in the 4 batters faced for Hinata Uchigaki. 4 up, 4 down so far. Uchigaki's 3-2. Breaking ball indeed for strike 3 calls.
Well, it's a pattern. It's something you have to circle with a strong arm.
That's up high, and Luis Aparicio works a 2-out walk. But here, I'll continue doing that. Well, Uchigaki's got a strikeout, and fans 3. Hyuga hopefully got his wish already, and maybe many times here. Good job by Edgar Torres handling that low hop for the first down.
I mean, there was some lessons learned from that team about a decade ago. He said he felt like they were tired at the end of the tournament, like they over-practiced. And actually, this Japanese team has a quite different approach from kind of some of what we heard in the past, the marathon, 8-10-hour weekend training sessions. This team doesn't train more than regularly, 2 or 3 hours at a time.
For the Fukuoka Jayhawks.
That's a strikeout for Gurriel in a 1-2-3 third. He has settled in. Cut and a miss, and Uchigaki's got his 6th strikeout. 1 away in the 3rd. Uchigaki's in a groove. 0-2 and a strikeout. 3 Ks in a row, and there's 2 gone. He's a smart player. Good defensively as well. Good bat. And he stays patient and works the 2nd walk issued by Hinata Uchigaki. And a 2-out base runner for Cuba in the 3rd for Hinata Uchigaki. And another strikeout. 9 outs, 8 of them Ks for the Japanese ace. Worked it full and works a leadoff walk to begin the 4th inning for Japan.
We'll see.
Swinging strikeout of Akito Masuda, the leadoff man for Japan. And the first out for Luis Gurriel here in the 4th. 1 out, 1 on, the payoff. Misses.
Gurriel a little frustrated on the mound. He knows the pitch count. The first inning was away.
This one, Castillo locates, and the throw does not get Tachibana. So second and third now for Uchigaki at the plate. Gurriel's 2-1. Uchigaki lashes it, and Torres doubles him off. Inning over.
Double play. That's exactly what Coach Vladimir called for. He said, we're going to get out of this and we're going to do it before we get to the 85th pitch. They're at the 85th pitch. Exit velocity, excellent. But they hit it to their leader. They hit it right to Roberto. Too short, so Granma took him. Team from Bayamo, Cuba.
And he's traveled so much more compared to his teammates. They were asking him about a flight for the first time for some of them, as Alfredo grounds back to the mound, and there's 2 outs for Cuba in the 4th. 2-2 again, and Roberto Martinez gets another curveball. Hinata Uchigaki has struck out 10. Now this goes to the backstop, and Tsutsui walks. We check in with Sebi.
To understand, it was more down in the zone, and right now we're seeing the same struggles from Ortega, who's pitched fastballs up and in instead of trying to go down and away to get the calls.
Torres fires. Stopped by Castillo. They've got the runners hung up. And Sanchez running the man back to first. They get the tag there, but Tsutsui advances to third. Yamaguchi had taken off from first. It was basically at second. And then Tsutsui, who had started at second, was caught in between. So man at third, 1 out. Torres is 1-2. Comes up and in, and did it get the bat or the arm? They'll say the arm of Nobuaki Sakaue. And so he is aboard, and they're at the corner. 0-2, and Matsumura strikes out. Castillo locates it, and there's 2 down as Torres gets the K, and Sakaue to second. In the air, left field, and caught, and the inning is over. Samuel Palencia perfectly positioned, and he works a walk. Third one issued by Hinata Uchigaki, and Cuba's got the leadoff man aboard for the first time. 2-2. There's the curve for strike 3 called. So he trusted it against the lefty. 2-2. And it's a strikeout again. A dozen. And there's 2 away.
Todo en la vida. Imagínense que hacer un equipo nacional es muy importante.
Williamsport at Volunteer Stadium in a game with 1 combined hit. And Kiloto Takado flies out to Roberto Martinez. And there's 1 away in the Japan 6. Edgar Torres, meanwhile, for Cuba. Yeah, it's a pop-up off the bat of Kiyu Mizushima. Over to first at Akel Reyes, and there's 2 gone quickly for Torres. 1-2 on the ground, left side, and Luis Sanchez with a dart to first to make it a 1-2-3 for Edgar Torres on 7 pitches. 1-2 to Aparicio, and a strikeout at 72. With all that torque and strength from Akito Masuda. 14 strikeouts combined from Japanese pitching, and now Akel Reyes goes first pitch swinging, pops it up, and Daim Nakano puts it away for out number 2 in this game. Make it 4. Not done yet. They've got the tying run aboard with a 2-out walk here in the last of the 6th inning. Akito Masuda's ready with an 0-2. Away at 71. Runner goes. The throw. Got him. And it's a no-hitter for Japan.
And how about that, the way to end this game? Cuba trying to be aggressive on the bases, doing a little delayed steal and a perfect pitch. And a perfect throw to second. Delivers it, and he is out. Beautiful tag at second base by Masuda.
On a dart from behind the plate from Nobuaki Sakaue. And in a game with just 1 combined hit, we knew that these were a couple of powers going at it. Japan emerges victorious in the 6th time in the history of the Little League World Series that we get multiple no-hitters on the same day.
Pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.